What's up, YouTube? It's Chef Green here, back again. We're here with James Rebis, who just top 4'd the Rochester Regional with Fire Kings. Let's go over this deck with James here.
Hey guys, what's going on? Alright, so you can see we have everything spread out, and I'll explain what everything does and why they're important. First and foremost, we're going to go over the spells. We have Onslaught of the Fire Kings. This is probably one of the more important cards of the deck, only because what this allows you to do, allows you to bring out Garunix over here. If not Garunix, it allows you to bring out everything else in the deck without an effect. At the end of the end of turn, it destroys. So with the effect of Garunix comes back, special summons, Dark Holes the field, or the effect of Brong dies, I get the effect to search 1, 2, 3, or 4 and put it in my hand, okay? So that's very important in the deck. Allows me to special summon for free and opens up plays. You know, you can special summon anything in the deck, go in the Shockmaster, Exceeds, it really doesn't matter. Stupid card. Why Konami makes it, I don't know why, but...
Easy. Alright, keep going.
We got it. Circle of the Fire Kings, another good card with this deck. Reason being is if I have multiple copies of Fires in my graveyard, especially I could play this, have a Fire in my graveyard, activate, destroys, special summons. Again, I could... It's a giant loop, and you just keep searching over and over and over. It allows me to even open plays, Fire Dog, attack.
Lance is good with Fire Dog too.
It is very good. It's just another broken card with the deck. Opens up a ton of combos. I ran 3 Lance today. Very good. As everything in the deck here. If my opponent tacks into it or I attack, they search. It just giant pluses, giant special summons. The OCG decks play 3-2. I know OCG doesn't really matter in this format, but 3 Lance, definitely a big plus with me today. Obviously your 3 10-key. 10-key searches for everything but Fire Dogs and Garunix. Cool play is I could play, get Torrential, use this, summon, set Torrential, use Torrential, dies, search next turn. Again, ridiculous combos.
How many times did Fire Dog go off today?
Fire Dog went off all day long. Really? Let me just tell you something. They just didn't know how to stop it, and the whole combo would have these guys out on the board and just abuse.
You wouldn't even exceed when you got that guy out? You would just like leave him out?
Leave him out. Because I wanted his effect to go off. In case they all died, I could search for Onslaught.
Alright, let's go through the traps.
Traps, pretty standard. Solemns, Torrential, your best card in the deck. All of your monster effects, they go off because they're destroyed by a card effect. It's stupid if you don't play it. Compulse your own monsters. Compulse pretty much anything that they have. Again, very good card in here. Your warnings, and then I play 2 calls. Throughout the day, I would cut the calls, okay? I would put bottomlesses or Fiendish Chain. Calls did nothing for me today. Definitely not a favorite card, so I will be rebuilding it with adding those. The other cards I forgot to mention is I am playing Dark Hole Monster Reborn. I teched 1 trade-in case I drew Garunix. I could trade it, and if I do draw trade-in, and with his effect I could search for Garunix and then trade in Garunix and then be able to go from there. 1 Tensu.
Now, why only 1?
The only reason I'm playing 1 Tensu is because there's only 12 monsters in the deck. You know, I'm not playing a ton of monsters. The Tensu gives me a chance. If I do have plays, I could open up plays and go on the Shockmaster or something of relevant. Really not needed. Plus, I really want 4 targets for my 4 targets. I'm playing 3 Bear, 1 Gorilla, 3 Brong, 3 Fire Dog, and 2 Garunix.
Alright, let's see this extra deck. I've been hearing things all day about your extra deck. Let's...
As far as the extra deck, you have your Maystroke, your Utopia, your Shockmaster, your Cowboy, your Pearl, Roach, Photon, Diamond, Marrowgeist, 2 Abyss Dweller.
See, this is what I've been hearing all day. 2 Abyss Dweller in this deck.
Everybody is yelling at me. I wanted to run 3 Abyss Dweller because this is probably your best card in the deck. 2 is fine for now, but this is ridiculous. It stops a lot of decks in the format currently, and it makes it, and you can make it very easily.
Yeah, that $5 card should be like $20.
2 King Tigers, I really don't use them a lot. I run the 2 in case. Really not the best card in the deck, especially with this particular build. But in certain situations, he does become very useful. And then I played 2 corn chips, only because I played 1 deck Debbie in my sideboard. And you never know when you're going to need another corn chip. If it died, or the Reaper, or something stupid. Again, you have extra room. And I don't like Utopia Ray. As far as your side, I played 2 chains, very good. I sided these in every single game. They were champion. Again, 2 bottomless. I sided those in every game. They won me the game. I don't know how many times. 1 deck Devi, 2 Maxi. Everybody questioned me when I played 2 Soul Drain, only because Soul Drain stops the effect of Grunix, but honestly,
That's it.
that's all it stops. You gotta like play the pros and cons, and probably I want to say the first 6 rounds I maybe played Garunix twice out of all the matches, and it wasn't even that big of a factor. And then the rest of it was just grind was done. 2 Gozen match. Gozen match again, very good. You play all fires. Again, a ridiculously good card against windups, against a lot of the cards, a lot of decks in the format. 2 Shadow Imprisoning,
the one card I wish I played today.
Against a lot of decks. Well, not a lot of decks, but definitely like Dark World or Inzectors, and then Dark World and Inzectors too. Like you could play Soul Drain, just an extra Soul Drain, but a little bit better, I think. And then 2 Soul Takers in case I played against Chaos Dragons or something of relevant that I really needed to get rid of. But like I said, overall, I like the deck how it is. I would change Call. A lot of people, my buddy Josh played the deck with Call, minus 1 MST and 1 Lance. He played 2 bottomlesses main. I didn't really see a lot of use over playing the Call. It's not very good. In theory, it would be amazing, but it's just not very good overall. Again, these would be probably like bottomless or Lance, or bottomless or chain again. Other than that, that's my deck. I mean, there really isn't anything difficult about it. The monster count should be low. It's supposed to be like this. If you add in 10 key and onslaught, that is 18 monsters.
All right. Thank you, James. Congratulations on the top 4 and showing the world what Fire Kings can do. Thanks.
Thank you.